Hello, welcome. This is the Kubernetes Cluster API Azure weekly office hours meeting. It's March 28th, 2024. As I'm sure you know, we are a sub-project of SIG Cluster Lifecycle under the Kubernetes project umbrella. Therefore, we ask that you abide by the general Kubernetes community rules of conduct, which basically boils down to let's try to raise hands, not talk over each other, try to make this a welcoming environment, etc. If you want to add your names here to the attendees list, that can be helpful for the future. This is the part of the meeting where usually we allocate some time for new people, but I'm fairly confident that is not necessary today. So let's move on. We don't have any open discussion topics, although I might, let me add it just so it's here. It seems like we've merged enough stuff that we ought to do a patch release. And since we don't like to do that on Friday, either we can do it today or wait till Monday. Does anyone have any strong opinions?
I think
we should. Yeah, go
I
ahead.
would be voting more for doing it today versus next week, but I think we could maybe go through the PR triage list just to see if there's any maybe that are close to merging um, to consider before releasing.
Okay.
Like if there's any we could maybe push across today, but possibly I don't know. But yeah.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, I definitely would like to just do it today. Because we were mumbling about doing it earlier this week, but we had a few important PRs that we kind of waited for. So we've already done that dance once. So ideally, let's just go ahead and
Yep.
do it. But
Yep.
okay. Does anyone else have any other comments on that or any other topics you want to bring up? If not, I guess we can move on to, do we want to just jump into PR triage?
Yep.
Let's see. In progress. Needs review. The Flatcar Linux is still having a CI issue, I guess, because I saw they mentioned something in Slack. So I was going to try and look at that and see if I could help. Subscription ID mutable needs review. Redundant steps in Docker build is a good one. I already looked at that, but I don't think we need to wait for a patch release necessarily. Do any of these look like something we might want to delay the patch release for?
Is the workload identity one, is it pretty much done? It's just does it, I know that's not something we should block on, but
Yeah, that's basically done. I did call it a feature though, so it might be a little odd to backport that one.
Yeah.
it looks like you have an end-to-end test failing.
I'm fairly confident that's a flake, but I will look into that.
Okay. Okay.
All right. And then these are all wait on author. I assume that's up-to-date status, so we don't need to look at these.
I think didn't we for the make subscription ID mutable, we had that in a one of the review meetings a number of weeks ago. And
yes.
I don't think we need review on this anymore, right? I think it's back to the author, wait on author or right? Or is it, did we want somebody else to review it again?
I'm not sure. The last action was John assigned himself, hopefully, to look at it. Is that where we were at, John, or should we hand it
Yeah,
back to David?
so I remember saying that I was going to take a look at this, and then I haven't taken a look at it yet. Yeah, I'm still not super sure if we want to merge this or if we want to like kind of do that first pass of fixing the regression first, and then thinking about how we want to evolve this kind of more indefinitely. Um, but yeah,
Yes. Go ahead.
I know Jack had taken a look at this before, so I guess I would like to get at least a sniff test from him on like the fixing the regression first approach. So maybe we can follow up next week when Jack is around.
Okay, so then I will take it as you need to just look at it and maybe put some thought into what your rough thoughts are, and then put that by Jack, and then we can maybe have the next step spelled out for this thing more explicitly.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So
That's good.
current stuff.
So it
All
sounds
right.
like needs review is still
Yeah, it's still
roughly
valid.
accurate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Anything, what other view do we want to look at here? Or do we want to? We need to do milestone review or look at bugs, or is that good?
Yeah, I mean, we already are trying to prioritize some of the top bugs for now. I think we're probably okay for now.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. Well, that's all we have, unless we want to go back and look at more issues, or unless someone has another topic.
Hmm. Oh, I am just looking at one of the bugs here. I think we would probably, I don't know, going backwards on my thinking here, but the bug list, bug triage list, there are some that looks like have been triaged but don't have any tags. Like that's kind of one of the things that we're trying to do. So if you scroll to the bottom where it starts to not have priority backlog, like we can actually see, so like
Through
there's
here, yeah.
some that are there. Yeah, it'd be good to just sanity check and then label them just so we know that they've been
Clusters
looked at.
with window node pool, not working with SMB drivers. Jack is assigned to this, I guess, from a while ago. Um, Backlog.
Yeah, it's fine.
Um, don't reset cluster collect capacity control. Does this just cause a problem, or is this just a random error? Controller log is well, it doesn't seem like a high priority thing. Oops,
No.
project. So I guess we default to backlog.
Yeah, I mean, if it has any kind of higher priority, we would have important long priority, important long term, or important soon. I
Right.
think those are kind of
More
yeah.
than one, more than topology based on default AKS closing system ones. Oh, okay. Huh. Types, alternate trope. Okay. So it seems like there's a clear bug here, but maybe a little debate over how to handle it.
Yeah, I'd maybe call this important long term
Okay.
because I mean users can adjust templates to work around this, I think, but just the default templates are subject to this issue.
Gotcha. All right. Not possible to migrate. Oh yeah, well, this is the subscription ID thing that Daniel tried to fix. I think by definition, we have triaged this, or he has, and important soon or long term. I mean, he's been working on it, and it's feels like backlog is wrong. Let's say long term important.
Sure.
Oh yeah, didn't this get fixed with that one PR? Was that just a? So this ensures Helm chart proxy keeps strings of strings, and this was a change to our templates, but I don't think this fixes it definitively, is what Jack is saying. So, oops. So I'm just going to say important long term, or sorry, backlog. Except I can't do that because I'm not a maintainer on Cap H. Jonathan, maybe you could do that if you remember. Just mark this guy as visited or as a priority.
Or maybe the slash priority
Oh yeah, that probably
comment
works.
thing works.
You're right. That probably still works. Priority. He said, hopefully. Well,
I guess that's also an interesting thing of us managing Cap H issues on the Cap Z planning log.
yeah,
Yeah. So
we're trying to bring all the related stuff together.
yeah.
I think it's a good, but
Yeah.
cluster class control plane naming strategy is not applied. Doesn't create CAPC objects matching the naming strategy. Huh. That seems like a bug. It's almost a month old. Guess we'll have to put it in backlog unless we have some other reason. Self-hosted cluster deletion failing in scenarios where manually. Oh yeah.
We can't reproduce this, so I would say awaiting more evidence. And I've been in contact with them, saying, hey, let us know if you're still having this, because we gave them a lot of fixes for their self-hosted setup. I wouldn't do backlog. I would just do awaiting more evidence.
Oh, it's a
And then
priority.
just take it off the back. Yep, just like that. Yeah.
I didn't realize that was a priority label. Cluster with custom VNet is stuck in creating. Tried this multiple times. On a few times it worked. Huh, that's not good. Bunch of dumps and nobody has looked at this yet.
Needs triage.
Yeah. I mean, obviously if anybody wants to pounce on these, please volunteer, but I'm not trying to assign them right now. That one here, I think this one is the one. CAPC isn't compatible with a V cluster with workload identity enabled on AKS. This is brand new. Huh. Azure Identity Token Volume shouldn't be part of the pod spec. So is he trying to clue him in a way to fix it? Well, unless someone wants to assign this to themselves, I mean, even if you do, I think this is something, at least we visited it. All right, well, we touched everything at least, looks like.
Yeah, it seems like that last one is really just it's the combination of cap C and V cluster not working together. It's not really,
I mean, that's what they're saying, but maybe there's something we could do.
Yeah.
Work around it. Maybe there's a suggestion here. Okay. Anything else we want to change with the bug list? Otherwise, I think we can call it good for today. So let's do that. Thanks for coming. See everybody next Thursday. Have a good one.
yep.